Hello, welcome to Election Night 2020. Tonight the candidates are Santa Claus, along with Frosty the Snowman, as well as the incumbent President Donald Trump and the incumbent Vice President Mike Pence. Let's take a look at some polling data. In Nevada, Claus is plus 15. In Wisconsin, Claus is plus 10. In Michigan, Claus is plus 12. In Pennsylvania, Claus is plus 7. In Ohio, Claus is plus 5. In Virginia, Claus plus 23. In Iowa, Claus plus 2. In North Carolina, Claus is plus 4. In Georgia, Claus is plus 1. In Arizona, the two candidates are tied. As well as in Texas, they are also tied. In New Hampshire, Claus is plus 25. And now let's go over some media predictions. MSNBC predicts that Santa Claus will win with 412 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 126. NBC News predicts that Santa Claus will win with 377 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 161. ABC News predicts that Santa Claus will win with 328 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 210. CNN predicts that Santa Claus will win with 322 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 216. Fox News predicts that the two candidates will be tied and the race will go to the House of Representatives. Now it's time for the 7 p.m. poll closings, which include the key states of Virginia and Georgia. In Vermont, the first projection of tonight, Santa Claus will take their 3 electoral votes. Santa Claus will also win in the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes, Santa Claus the projected winner. This is a huge blow to the Trump campaign, and it was not expected by the Claus campaign. In Virginia, 13 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. It was an expected win here. However, in Kentucky, Donald Trump will take their 8 electoral votes. He's doing very well in coal country here. In Indiana, 11 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. In South Carolina, it is too close to call. Donald Trump is in the lead 52 to 48, 36% of the vote is in. And this is the electoral map as it stands. 32 certain for the Democrats, 19 certain for the Republicans, and 9 leaning in the Republicans' way. Now it's time for the 7:30 p.m. poll closings. In North Carolina, 15 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. This is a big win for the Santa Claus campaign and a huge blow to the Trump campaign. In West Virginia, 5 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. In the state of Ohio, it is too close to call. Santa Claus is leading 52 to 46, 50% of the vote is in. And this is the electoral map as it stands. 47 certain for the Democrats and 18 leaning their way. 24 certain for the Republicans and 9 leaning their way. Now it's time for the 8 p.m. poll closings. In the state of Alabama, 9 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. This is quite a blow to the Santa Claus campaign because they think they had a chance after Doug Jones, but no, Donald Trump will take their 9 electoral votes. Trump will also win in Oklahoma. This is an expected win, 7 electoral votes. In Tennessee, 11 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. In Mississippi, bordering Alabama here, 6 electoral votes is going into the Trump column tonight. In Florida, 29 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. This is a huge blow to the Trump campaign. And in Florida, this cuts off one of Donald Trump's key paths to victory here. Now going over to Massachusetts, 11 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. In Maryland, 10 electoral votes, no surprise, will go to Santa Claus. In Connecticut, 7 electoral votes, Santa Claus the projected winner. In Illinois, 20 electoral votes. This is a huge win for the Claus campaign in Illinois. In New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. Pennsylvania, 20 electoral votes will go to the Santa Claus campaign. This is a very good night for Santa Claus, and this cuts off another one of Donald Trump's key paths to victory. Now he has to cross his fingers and hope for Michigan, Wisconsin, and hope that Ohio flips, as well as get the key state of Nevada. In the District of Columbia, 3 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. Delaware, 3 electoral votes. Another 3 will go to the Santa Claus campaign. Going over to the state of Maryland, 10 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. In New Jersey, 14 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. This is a big win for the Claus campaign. Rhode Island, 4 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. In Missouri, another 10 electoral votes. We cannot make a projection as who to win their 10 electoral votes. They are both tied. And this is the electoral map as it stands. 76 certain for the Democrats and 18 leaning their way. 57 certain for the Republicans and 19 leaning their way. It's now time for the 8:30 p.m. poll closings. Arkansas, Donald Trump, the projected winner, 6 electoral votes. This is the electoral map as it stands. Not much change here, but as you can see, Arkansas is now coloured in. Now it's time for the 9 p.m. poll closings, a huge batch of poll closings here. Kansas, 5 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump, big win here. In Louisiana, 8 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Going over to Nebraska, 3 out of their 5 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. In South Dakota, 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. In Wyoming, the most conservative part of the United States, 3 electoral votes is going to go to Donald Trump. Arizona, another 11 electoral votes will land in the Santa Claus campaign. Colorado, 9 electoral votes to Santa Claus. In New Mexico, 5 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. Michigan, 16 electoral votes will all go to Santa Claus. This is a big win, and it is nearly impossible for Donald Trump to win now. In Minnesota, 10 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. In Nebraska, 1 out of their 5 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. In New York, 29 electoral votes, all of them will go to Santa Claus. In Wisconsin, 10 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. This is a huge win for the Claus campaign. They are erupting in laughter over at Santa Claus headquarters there. It's getting harder and harder for Trump to win. In Texas, 38 electoral votes. A big win for the Santa Claus campaign. 38! This is Not good news for the Trump campaign, which are now relying on Nevada, Oregon, and Alaska to put them over the top. Nebraska, 1 out of their 5 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. In North Dakota, 3 electoral votes. It is too close to call, but Donald Trump is leading by 10 points. We have a key race alert right now at 9:02 p.m. Santa Claus has 295 firm electoral votes, which means that Santa Claus will be the next president of the United States. This is a huge blow for the Trump campaign, which means that Donald Trump will be the first president since 1992 to not be a 2-term president. So this is a big blow. So yeah. In Wyoming, 3 electoral votes will go to Trump. Now it's time for the 10 p.m. poll closings, which include the key states of Nevada, Iowa, and Montana. In Nevada, 6 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. Going over to Iowa, another 6 electoral votes going to Santa Claus. In Utah, 6 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. In Montana, 3 electoral votes will go to. We cannot make a projection as to who will win their 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump is leading. We have a key race alert at 10:22 p.m. Donald Trump will win the state of South Carolina. South Carolina and its 9 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. However, it doesn't matter anymore because Santa Claus has already won. In Missouri, 10 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. In Ohio, 18 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Ohio and its 18 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. We take this away from the leaning Democratic column and put it into Donald Trump's column. In North Dakota, 3 electoral votes will go to will go to Donald Trump. This is the electoral map as it stands. 318 are certain for the Democrats, 132 are certain for the Republicans. 3 electoral votes, including the state of Montana, are leaning their way. Now it's time for the 11 p.m. poll closings. In Idaho, 4 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. In Hawaii, another 4 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. He's not doing as well as Clinton and Obama did because it's so warm in Hawaii. But anyway, he still wins. In Oregon, another 7 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. Washington, 12 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. He's doing extremely well because it's so cold. In California, the biggest prize in the union, 55 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. We have a key race alert at 11:22 p.m. Santa Claus will win the state of Montana. 3 electoral votes will go to Santa Claus. This is the electoral map as it stands. 402 certain for Santa Claus, 136 certain for the Republicans. And now it's time for the 1 a.m. poll closings. The state of Alaska will go to Santa Claus because it's so cold here, so Santa Claus will take their 3 electoral votes. This is the final electoral map, 402 for Santa Claus and 136 certain for the Republicans. This is the Senate balance of power, 62 certain Democrats, 36 certain Republicans, and 2 independents. However, both of those will caucus with the Democratic Party. In the House, 338 Democrats and 97 Republicans. Democrats will take control of the U.S. Senate. Sorry. And sorry about it is just loading, a technical error. This is the final Electoral College map, and thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. I do have to say an amazing thanks for 10 subscribers. If you are watching this sometime in the future, note that this video was published on the 4th of March. So if you're watching this like in December of 2018 or something, and I have more subscribers than 10, and it seems weird doing a 10 subscriber special, just know that, you know, this is in the early days of my YouTube channel. So anyway, thank you guys all for watching. I need to say a big thanks to Let's Talk Elections for giving me the inspiration to start this election channel. So thank you guys all for watching. I think my next video I'll be doing a new theme, but I won't reveal what that new theme is. It will either be, actually I'm just not going to tell you yet. Sorry about at the end where it just kind of was loading. Sorry about that. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Good night.